want you to think back on a time when you challenged yourself. When you said, I want to do this and I want to succeed and nothing is going to stop me. But then obstacles started coming along. Things started getting more difficult. You started realizing the plan isn't going the way I intended. And then the worst part, excuses started to come along. You don't want any excuses to ever come along. Because all of excuses are, it's just a way for you to lie to yourself. That's all excuses are. Because why do you want to lie to yourself? Because it hurts when you keep it real with yourself. When you tell yourself, I'm not good enough to do this. So you make excuses as to why you can't do it. Instead of saying, it's not that you're not good enough to do it, it's that you need to put in more. You need to work harder. You need to find the problems that are happening and fix them. And this is all a part of the process. And that's why they say, trust the process. I'm Bwanka, and this is Bwanka Talks. So all my life, I wanted to do a backflip. I never knew where to start. I never knew how to coach. I never did it until 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I found a coach. I found someone who could teach me how to do a backflip. And I said, I'm down 100%. What do I gotta do? I'm ready to learn, okay? So I got 2 spotters beside me, and it was just jump, try and do a backflip, okay? So it's scary, right? So what I did, I jumped, and you're supposed to stay in a tuck the whole way around. But as I got about halfway up, I realized, yo, this shit is scary. I came out of my tuck, and when you come out of your tuck, you go straight down because you stop turning. So I came out of my tuck, I went straight down, my head went flying at the ground, 2 people were trying to catch me. I had my arms though, so I was okay. I wasn't anywhere close to doing a backflip. Okay, so right now I could have decided I'm gonna give up because this is too hard. I could have said, made an excuse, this is way too dangerous. There's a million excuses that I could have done and a million reasons why I could have stopped. But I realized why I wanted to keep going, because this is something that I've always wanted to do. So I said, let's go, we're doing it again. Same thing, jumped up. All that happened was I went a little bit farther. They still tried to catch me. I still went flying down. But every single time I was getting more tips. Stay tucked the whole time so you can rotate faster. We started doing little drills. And by the end of the day, I was closer. I was nowhere close to doing a full flip, but I was way closer than when I started. And I practiced the next day, and I practiced the next week, and the next week. And eventually, after a month, I learned how to do a backflip. And that's all because my mindset said, I'm gonna keep doing what I said I'm gonna do. Obstacles are gonna arise, but I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep getting better. And every single time that I keep getting better, that's gonna help drive me so that I'll be able to wanna do more. Okay? So now, any single time you're gonna get faced with 2 obstacles, make excuses or deal with that pain and keep moving forward. Keep driving forward. You already know what you want to do. You've decided in the beginning. Instead of making excuses and giving yourself reasons why you can't do something, think back to why you started it. Well, how you felt when you started doing what you said you're going to do. You said, I want this, I want to succeed. You can't go back. You can't turn to excuses. You can't lie to yourself. You got to keep it real with yourself. And when you keep it real with yourself and you keep driving, that's when you're going to start to kill every day and own your fucking life. Until next week, bless up, don't stress up. Peace.